What's up, YouTube? You already know what it is. It's your girl Gracie, and I am back with another video for you guys. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and most importantly, make sure y'all hit that post notification bell so you all can be notified every time your girl upload another video. So y'all, by that title, by that thumbnail, y'all already know what's finna go down today. So today I will be doing another story time for you guys. And today's topic is going to be about the worst experience that I had, well, the scariest experience I had in Job Corps. And we're gonna get right into this video. Okay, you guys, so the scariest experience I had in Job Corps, mind you guys, I went to Job Corps in 2011. Okay, 2011 is when I went to Job Corps, and I ended up graduating the same year. So I was only up there for like a few months, maybe like 6-7 months I was up there, and I went for my CNA, and I got my certificate and everything. But when I first got there, y'all, when I say this was the most scariest experience I had in my life, because this was like right after high school, and this was like new to me, you know what I'm saying? Like everything was just new. Me leaving Fort Wayne, I know I said in my other video, but this was the very first time I left Fort Wayne for this amount of time, because I forgot about this. I left Fort Wayne to go to Job Corps for about 6 to 7 months, I can say. And it was the worst experience. Like the very first day that I went to Job Corps, I wanted to go back home. Like it's in the middle of nowhere. Like I went to Job Corps in Indianapolis. It was called like Adamberry or some shit like that, but I know it's somewhere in like Indianapolis. But it looked like a fucking prison. Like it's like literally a whole bunch of land with just a few buildings, brown buildings, just on the little lot or whatever. And we driving there, mind you, in a white bus full of other Job Corps kids or whatever, students. So when I first got dropped off at the bus station, I did not know where to go, even though they told us where to go, but I had to ask for help. Like, where is these people at? This is my first time ever stepping out on life by myself. So they told us, they said, if you're here for Job Corps, all the students are supposed to go over here in this location, and then there'll be a bus to come pick you guys up. So I said, okay. So I went over there and I sat down. There was a couple other students that actually came the same day that I came. And so we all just looking around. Mind you, I think I was the only female that actually came from Indiana, and we had people that came from Detroit, and I think that was it. And then we had another location from people picking up from Chicago. So it was people from Chicago that actually came with us too. So we was all one big group. We just was separated, because Fort Wayne, Detroit, and then Chicago. So it was all bad. So we all on this this bus or whatever. It's only just a few of us, like, and you know me, I was already shy or whatever, so I really wasn't talking as much. I just wanted to get there and see what it was about. And when I first got there, it was so many ratchet ass motherfuckers there. Like, I was just like, I'm ready to go. As soon as I stepped foot in the door, I wasn't even there like 3 seconds before I said I was ready to go. You just see females just twerking. You see females just acting a fool. Like, oh, it was so bad. I called my grandma that same night and cried and said, I'm ready to leave. I don't want to be here. Females already looking at me cross-eyed, and I just couldn't deal with that type of life. Like, that was not my type of life. So my grandma said, you got to stick it out. You just got there. This is just the first day, not even a full first day. You just got there or whatever. So I got off the phone with her, and they showed me where my dorm room was at. So it was 4 students to a room. So I had a total of 3 roommates. But the roommates I had was already there for a long time already, because they going for different trades. So I go in there, and you know, everybody explaining what we got to do. We got to make our beds up like we was in the motherfucking military. Like, we got to tuck the fucking cover nice and tight. The sheets got to be nice and tight. If you don't make your bed up a certain way, you would get a point. Like, and oh, it was just so bad. And then you couldn't, like, if you had friends that was in another room, we would get in trouble if we go in their room and just chill and watch TV. Like, it was a horrible experience. Like, it was horrible. Like, and then the food when I first got there, it was nasty when I first got there, but as time went on, they started serving some, good food or whatever. But no, me, when I first got there, I didn't know nobody, so I starved myself probably for like the first week or so, because I'm the type of person, I don't like to eat alone. I don't want to set a table by myself and eat alone, because then people start feeling sorry for you and think you crazy and think that you antisocial and all of that. So I just stayed in my dorm room or whatever until one day I came out or whatever. I walked the campus or whatever, because they got a rec room where you can play pool, where you can do all different type of activities there. And then they also had a theater where you can go to the movies, and they had and they also had the cafeteria, and they also had my dorm, which was A wing, and then they had B wing, and then they had the guys like across the street. Like, it was 4 different dorms for the guys and like 2 different dorms for the females. And the farthest we can go, like in the other females' dorms or whatever, it's just like the little lounge area when you first go in there. But it was so crazy, because I'm telling you, we didn't see everything. We didn't see coyotes, snakes up there. What was it? We damn near thought we saw a goddamn wolf, but because like I said, it was in the middle of nowhere, and it's a whole bunch of woods and shit. Like, you gotta be real careful up there. And you see a lot of just weird looking creatures. Like, I don't know. It was crazy when I first went there. Like, I did not want to do anything, but like I said, as time went on, I started getting closer and closer to the group that I came there with, because we had to go to classes and shit. Like, okay, so when you first get there, you don't jump right into your trade or whatever. You got to go through, like, the course classes, like far as like a math class, an English class, and stuff like that. They just putting you somewhere just until you start your trade. So literally, I probably only went to mines for about maybe a few days before they threw me in my trade, because I was going for my CNA. So we the only ones that actually had to leave campus to go to our clinical sites and all our, just to go visit different nursing homes and stuff like that, because that's where we went to do hands-on training. So I was doing that for a while or whatever. So by the time I came back to campus, we hungry, all this, that, and the third. And so, like I said, I'm getting closer and closer to the group that I came with. So we eating together, we doing stuff together. So, that shy shit went out the window. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't doing stuff by myself, but, and then I got close to my roommate, y'all. Like, me and my roommate was close as fuck, like close as hell. Like, me and her was cool as hell. Cool as fuck. Like, she told me everything that I needed to know about Job Corps. And she also, just put me on game about a lot of stuff, like stuff you can't do and stuff you can get away with, and what's been going on in our room and shit like that. I was kind of upset when she just, when she left. And it's another thing, when you ready to leave, if you just want to, you know how you can just walk out of high school or just walk out of college? Ain't no walking out that motherfucker, because you need a ride. Okay, you need a ride. And we was able to have cell phones up there, but I don't think nobody was that brave to call somebody and say come pick them up, or who gonna drive that far to come pick us up. Like I said, we're in the middle of nowhere. But you can't just run away, because where you running? You're gonna be running your ass to the coyotes and shit. Like, it was bad. We was gated in, like, I'm talking about with the wires on top, like you can't even climb the fence. Like, it was so bad when I first got there. Like, even though they pay you for being there, but it's not much. It's only like $50 that you get like once a week or whatever if you save up. But you can't save up, because you always need shit up in that bitch. Like, you always need shit. But yes, y'all. And then on top of that, I'm laying in my bed in my dorm room with my roommates. I said, I see a handprint, like a baby handprint on my ceiling. So they got to telling me all these scary stories about ghosts and demons and all this bullshit. And I already don't like scary movies, so don't even tell me. Don't tell me. But they was already talking about it, so I was just listening, and I just couldn't believe it. And ever since they told me that story, like, I was scared to sleep in there by myself. Like, because it seemed like if you go in that room by yourself, you're gonna hear like some type of noises and shit. Like, I don't know, man, that shit creeped me out. So that was my worst experience I had, you know, being in Job Corps. Like, when you first get there, I swear to God, you're gonna want to leave that same day, because you're gonna see everybody. It's so many different personalities, and there's so many different people all over the world. Like, and I think literally, I think I was the only one from Fort Wayne. I won't say I was the only one from Indiana, but I do believe I was the only one from Fort Wayne, because everybody, it was a lot of people from Detroit, and there was a lot of people from Flint, and there was a lot of people from Chicago. Like, they was deep as fuck. And I don't know, it's a lot of messy people there. People would just, it was so bad. But you know, I made it, I graduated, I got my certificate or whatever. But I swear, when I got that certificate and they said my leave date, I was so happy. I was able to leave right before Thanksgiving, so I was able to spend Thanksgiving with my family. I was so happy. And like, when you get your certificate, they're gonna print out like a whole bunch of them, so you'll have a whole bunch of them. So when you go back home, when you go fill out job applications, you go show them your CNA certificate. But mind you, if you live in Indiana, those certificates only validated for like, I think like 2 years. If you don't get it done in 2 years, then you gotta do the whole shit all over again, like I had to do. But I never did it all over again because I ended up moving. But so yeah, you guys, that was my experience, my worst and scariest experience I had in Job Corps, you guys. But don't let me discourage y'all. If you want to go to Job Corps and, you know, and try to like test it out and see what it's like, go for it. Go for it, go for it, go for it. She looking at me. I ain't talking to myself, lady. You can look up at me, it's okay. I ain't talking to myself. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this video right here, right now. So leave a like on this video, comment down below, and let me know some more other videos, ideas you guys want to see. And that's a hot sauce thing. Let me know. But until then, I'm gone. Peace out.